Here's 40 Hip Hop Nation. This is the After Hour Spot radio show. You're listening to OQ's Wrestling Wrap Up, and I'm really excited today to be joined by some lovely ladies and the guitarist from Guns N' Roses. First off, we got Miss Dawn Marie.
Hi.
Miss Torrie Wilson.
Hi.
Don't one up me.
And
Nobody's
Bumblefoot.
doing that.
Hi! Hi!
Hey, don't one up me.
How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. So you guys are in town to talk about Wrestle Rescue. Dawn, can you explain to the audience a little bit more about that?
Yes, Wrestlers Rescue is a foundation I started when I started seeing the deterioration of the guys that I grew up with and or that allowed me into their industry, such as the Iron Sheiks and Nikolai Volkovs, many of the people that are on our card, Superfly, Jimmy Snuka, and just their bodies deteriorating and their bodies giving out on them, but yet they get in that ring, day after day and still try to make a living.
Right.
And the reason why is because there isn't any type of health care available for us to purchase into. Even when we're with a major company, there isn't any health care. And there aren't any type of pension funds or anything like that. So Wrestlers Rescue, we put together, it's a for-profit organization. We're working on our non-for-profit, but we're a little bumps in the road, but we'll get there by next year.
Okay.
And what it does is it's through fundraising, we're raising money for the healthcare needs of retired wrestlers and their career choice, their injuries and ailments due to their career choice in wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And basically we're raising money to pay the doctor bills.
Well, it's 2008, and there's always been talk of a union in the world of professional wrestling, going back to the 80s. Why isn't there, why aren't we unified in that front?
I don't feel that, in my own opinion, there'll be a union in wrestling for a very, very, very long time. And nor is Wrestlers Rescue trying to do that. Mm-hmm. Basically what we're doing is just creating an alumni and us coming together to raise money to help with these doctor bills for the after effects of what their careers have done to their bodies.
Okay.
And by year 5, which is our third stage in the foundation, is to have enough alumni that we could actually purchase health care at an affordable rate for ourselves and our families.
Okay.
Which is so important. Many of us have families and children, and they have doctor bills.
Yeah.
And children being born, that alone is like $40,000, $30,000 to have a baby. And so we're hoping, right now we're focusing on our past, which is putting some Band-Aids on those who need it. Our stage 2 is a financial advisory being put in place to help us plan for our future through advising. And our third stage is like I spoke to you about, so that would be helping our future.
Okay.
So if we stop this epidemic that's happening, such as, if you're lucky enough to get a career in this industry, you're lucky enough to get to the top if you're one of the chosen few. And then as your career is declining because your body's declining and a new guy is coming in over here, you kind of fishtail off.
Yeah.
And then, you're dealing with all those after effects of years and years of abuse with nowhere to turn.
Right.
And that's where Wrestlers Rescue comes in.
Okay.
So we're going to try to stop that epidemic of nowhere to turn.
Okay. Well, speaking of doctor bills, Torrie Wilson, you've been out for a while, and how's your back first off?
It's okay. I had back surgery in June.
Right.
It's, not healing as fast as I thought it would be, and I thought I'd be running around and doing marathons by now, and it's not happening, but, I'm just praying every day that it gets better.
Now, in your case, you were signed to, WWE, which is a major company. Did those bills, did you have to pay for that out of your pocket? Okay.
No, WWE totally took care of everything, with that. And, after they took care of me, I just kind of made the decision that wasn't the path that I wanted to be on anymore. After having back surgery, I kind of just took everything in and realized that wasn't where I wanted to be, trying to take bumps every night and sitting on a plane 4 times a week. Right.
So, okay, you're not in WWE anymore. You're not 100%.
No.
So, any future visits, does it come out of your pocket? Or you know what I mean? Like,
I certainly hope not. Since my surgery, they have been taking care of me with post-op visits and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But I don't know. I certainly hope so.
Well, the reason I bring it up because it's kind of what Dawn Marie, what you're doing right now. A lot of the wrestlers after they finish with wrestling, it's like, okay, you're gone and forgotten. You're kind of on your own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and WWE is awesome with, and please, this is never going to be a crusade against.
No, I'm not
WWE,
singling them out, but
it happens because they are the last standing, person to go after. I mean, they're the longest running. They're the last people really existing. So unfortunately, they kind of do get the brunt end of anything negative that comes out in wrestling. Period. Even if they never even walk through the doors of WWE, they get the lash of it.
Yeah.
But with WWE is great with if you get injured in the ring through working with them, they do cover it, while you're there. But when I'm talking about healthcare for our active community, meaning those who are working, making an active living on TV, Wrestlers Rescue will still be there for them because they could purchase into this healthcare program.
Right.
And what that would be for is for when they get sick, for when their families get sick, when their kids get sick. Prescription plans, eye, dental,
right.
All those kind of things. If I got sick when I was on the road, I had to pay for my doctor bill because, obviously Vince McMahon isn't responsible if I got the flu.
Right.
And doctor bills add up. If you're even home long enough to go to the doctor, you know what I mean? So that's where Wrestlers Rescue is going to come in. And Torrie, if they don't take care of those bills, we'll make sure Wrestlers Rescue takes care of you, honey. So don't you worry. Your pretty little head.
So the rest of the community,